good, YouTube? It's Nonstop No with another video. I want to talk about the Wilder and Fury BTSport confrontation of their face-off, and I want to check some boxes or debate this whole stigma or this whole disdain about Wilder not being a boxer. Basically, Fury's whole mind game thing that, Wilder's not a boxer. Wilder's a basketball player. He's a part-time boxer. Fury's been doing this for longer. This wasn't his second option. This was Wilder's second option of becoming a boxer, and this and that, and how he tries to dismiss it and discredit Wilder's career so far. So let me argue that. Let me get this straight. So you're telling me that a dude in Deontay Wilder that got into boxing late, I don't know how old late, but relatively late, because when you get into boxing, you're young. You're maybe 8 to 10, maybe. I got into boxing late, and I was 21, pushing 21 when I got into boxing late. That's late. Anyways, so Wilder got into boxing late. Okay, that's fine. He went to the Olympics in the amateurs, came out with a bronze medal. All right. So he manages to get bronze in the Olympic Games, but supposedly that's a discredit. How is that a discredit to anybody? So let's debunk that one already, because I don't know how you discredit somebody with a medal coming into the game late. So for Tyson Fury fans or whatever, if you want to, the argument of Wilder coming into the game late, and you want to discredit that for whatever reason instead of respecting it. Fury being this phenomenal, quote unquote phenomenal boxer, which he's not. It's not like we haven't seen this before. We've seen bigger guys with head movement that can move their waist. We've seen that before. It's nothing new. He has a slightly more than average, at least in today's heavyweights, more than average agile style than the average heavyweight boxer of this era. Facts. That's just facts. But how many, big time boxers are there in this era? Not that much. Only a handful of, I don't even want to say elite, but just solid guys. So Fury. Back to Fury. You want to discredit a man that came into the game late, and while doing so, coming into the game late, which is very hard to do, daughter and all that good stuff, etc., etc., he manages to get into the Olympics and capture a bronze medal. Fury, where's your bronze medal? Fury, where's your silver medal? Where's that gold medal at, Fury? Oh, I forgot. He ain't got no medal. He ain't been to the Olympics. So how can you discredit somebody late in the game that got something that you don't even got? That you didn't even qualify for? You didn't even go to the Olympics. So how can you discredit a man? Okay. Again, late in the game, this man has 41 wins with 40 KOs, knocked out every single one of his opponents, and captured the most prestigious championship belt, which is the green belt, the WBC belt. Still, late in the game. How do you discredit something like that? Wouldn't you respect that? Like, wow, this guy has, you know, he's pretty raw, but he still got here. Does it have a big following? Does it have a big backing? Like, you know, i.e. Anthony Joshua and shit like that. But he still climbed that mountain. And he still is where he's at today. Ain't that funny? So, I just wanted to give my little 2 cents in about that whole bullshit argument of Wilder not being a real boxer. Okay, so imagine if he was a real boxer, as Fury would put it. Imagine if he would have started early. He would have been more of a beast, wouldn't he? So what's your argument? What's Fury's real argument? So the mind games is not working. I don't believe it's gonna work within the fight. I think all the frustration with the Joshua case and nobody wants to fight this dude and, you know, all this good stuff is gonna come out of that right hand come fight night with Wilder and Fury, man. So anyways, that's my little 2 cents on the whole Wilder not being a boxer, a real boxer thing. I'll come back to you probably later on today or tomorrow with my prediction for Crawford and Benavidez fight on ESPN. For my prediction and 2 wins and how. So check me out later. Deuces.